Well, it really hasn't changed, man, because it's all happened gradually over a period of 12 years. But it's a great feeling, and it's very flattering to know that there's a lot of people who buy our music, and there's little kids who learn our songs and try to dance like me. I think it's great. It's very flattering.
A lot of people wonder, what did you grow up listening to? Did you listen to the old Canutos? Did you listen to rock?
Actually, I started singing country music, and my dad got us into Tex-Mex music. He used to have a band called Los Dinos, and we got into it. We started playing at a restaurant that my dad owned, and eventually we started playing for, you know, weddings and family affairs that my dad kind of forced us on him. And it all happened from then. We went through hard times, and we had to turn to music as a means of putting food on the table, and we've been doing it ever since. No regrets either.
When did you really realize you were breaking out? This was something you were going to, well, first of all, when did you realize it was something you wanted to do for your life?
Really, truly, I can honestly say it was about when I was around 13 or 14 years old. And I say that because when you're young, you really don't stop to think about your future at that age. And I started noticing what's happening around me and started realizing what was going on and taking it a little bit more seriously. So I would say about 13 or 14.
What's it like now? People think, oh man, glamorous lifestyle, you know, you're having a great time.
Well, a lot of people say stuff like that, like, you know, leading the glamorous lifestyle. They just see what's on the outside. It's a lot of hard work that we also put into it. And it's not as easy as people think it is.
How about, what's the toughest part of you being on the road?
I would say not being able to sleep as much as you'd like to. You know, you come in from a gig at around 3 or 4 in the morning, you have to get up at 8 or 9 to leave for the next show. Having to always put makeup on so you don't scare anybody. There's a lot of things that go into it.
You attribute the phenomenal growth of Latino music to all kinds of different reasons, but did you know 5-10 years ago that it was going to really take off?
Well, truly, no. We always hoped that Tex-Mex music, you know, when we got into it, would be able to expand because it was very regional at the time, you know, just Texas. And now, with all these companies coming in, sponsors like our sponsor Coca-Cola, and of course Capitol Records, with the distribution worldwide, it's taken it to other limits. It's crossing, you know, into other countries, and people are accepting it now.
And what are some of the crowds that you play to? You play to huge crowds.
We play to a lot of people. We play not only to the people here in the U.S., but we play a lot in Mexico, and hopefully we'll be able to spread out in the year and be able to play for English. Our English album's coming out for SBK Records at the end of the year, so we'll be playing also for English-speaking crowds.
Tell me just a little bit about that. Now, that's got to be something you either wanted to do for a while or kind of a risk. Tell me about it.
I would say, well, we've been with Capitol for about 3 years, and that was our initiative from the very beginning, was to cross over to the English market. And it's taken this long to finally, you know, get things rolling. And we're just really excited, and we just hope that, you know, we can do the best that we can, and people accept our music.
And is it nice? I talked to an older lady here on the west side of San Antonio the other day, and she said, it's great to see this music come in because my kids, my grandkids now listen, they're learning the language and the music that they always hated when they were kids.
It's well, I'm not gonna lie to you. When we first started singing, I really didn't like it. But it's the type of music you have to listen to it in order for it to grow on you. And now that's all we listen to. And it's great to see younger kids that have kind of strayed away from their roots. You know, the culture of la música tejana, or, you know, Spanish speaking, and now are listening to it and starting to speak the language. And it's great because you get closer to your roots and your culture, and you understand who you are.
Because you are now a role model for so many kids who don't really have that many Hispanic female young role models.
Actually, I don't. I mean, everything I do is natural. I really don't. I mean, I was raised, you know, stay away from drugs, don't do alcohol. So it's really natural to me, and I think every parent should teach their children in the household to start at, you know, at a young age to stay away from things like that. And I mean, anybody can be a role model. Anybody can.
And what's it like being on stage out here when you get all these people just screaming at you?
It's great. It's a good feeling. I think any artist could tell you, yeah, it's a great feeling, but it's kind of like unexplainable. It's something you can really explain in details or with words. It's just a feeling that you feel inside, and it's kind of like an addiction, a natural high.
People ask you about your latest hit that's out right now. What are you telling them about your song?
The latest hit?
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry.
Well, what's your favorite song to sing on stage right now?
My favorite song? Well, I have so many. Let me see. I would say Como la flor en la carcacha. would be my favorite songs. Because one of them is more on the serious side, and everybody has a serious side to him, and the other one's very comical. But yet it sends out a message, you know, that you shouldn't care for somebody just because of materialistic things that they have. And I'm a firm believer in that.
And last quick question for you. You were singing these songs in English on the next album. People might wonder, is she going to go away from Tejano?
No. We'll never leave Tejano music. I think it would be kind of sorry for us to turn our back on the people that have put us where we are today. We'll never leave it. We'll still be doing both.
What kind of hope do you have for the album?
For the English album? Well, I hate to count my chickens before the hatch, but I'd like for the group to be very successful. At least to be well known.
Do you think that will help? A lot of people say bilingual and more English is really going to help sell Tejano across the country.
I think so. I think, you know, if we were to do interviews, people would ask, you know, well, how did the group get started? Of course, we're going to say, you know, Tejano music, we do this also. And, of course, people are going to automatically, the curiosity is going to be itching at them. They're going to die to hear it, you know. And I think in that way, we'll be able to promote Tex-Mex music. And we also thought about doing a fusion with English music and promoting Tex-Mex music in the English market. So it'll be a kind of a fusion in the English market with the Spanish.
And finally, you played in San Antonio for what's it like coming here to play Fiesta for what's going to be a huge crowd?
Well, I think it's great. Finally, you know, somebody's come up with an idea like this, you know, Coca-Cola, you know, they're always coming up with these really cool ideas. And it's great. I mean, we have families, it's events for the whole family, you know, and lots of fun, sports, and you get your entertainment with the groups, and of course you get lots of Coca-Cola to drink for the whole day. And it's great. It's really great to be part of it.
How are the crowds in San Antonio since you started way back?
Well, everywhere that we go, I guess with time, you know, things take time, but they've really improved, and we're just really happy and thankful that the people have supported us and up to this date.
Give her a hand at my time.